YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Ipsy bag, which if you follow me on Instagram, which is linked below if you are curious, you would know that my bag has been on quite the trip this month. It went to Puerto Rico. I do not live in Puerto Rico. I don't know why it went there. Luckily, they were able to fix that real quick, ship it back to the continental United States, and finally get it to me. Just probably about a week late, but I will survive. I got my bag that I paid for. Nothing's wrong with it or anything. I did check that. But first, as always, let's go over what I got last month. First off, I got the Ren Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. I cannot use this as a day cream, or I choose not to, because A, it is a little on the heavy side, and B, it has no SPF in it. So, barring that though, this is actually really nice at night. Like, it's thick and moisturizing, but it's not greasy. So I think if you wanted to use this during the day, you totally could. I just have my reasons not to. But I do really like it, and I'm happy to use it. I don't know if I would purchase it though. I got two of these little pearly face masks, little paper masks. I got Blue Lotus in Seaweed, which is soothing and balancing, and I got Blue Lotus in White Tea, which is nourishing and renewing. I did not really notice a difference between either of these. They both felt super moisturizing, which they also advertise as intensely moisturizing. They fit pretty decently. They didn't really poke me in the eye or anything like some do, because the eyes are cut really small, and while I do not have big eyes, I certainly do not necessarily have small eyes either, so I gotta keep an eye out for that. So these were nice, but these are like $8 a piece, and I do not think they were worth $8 a piece. Maybe 3 or 4 tops. Some people charge exorbitant prices for sheet masks, and I don't know why. Let's see. Next, I got an LAB, or Lab, Just Blending Brush, Lab Squared. This is nice. I mean, I've gotten so many blending brushes from Ipsy at this point that Luxie is still my favorite, but this was a nice one too, and it definitely works, so I would definitely hang on to it. And finally, I got 2 lip products, and I got them both in nude shades, which I thought was a little weird. Like, you don't normally get 2 of the same thing in a bag, much less 2 of them in almost identical shades, but I was willing to roll with it. First is the Nude Sticks Lip and Cheek Pencil in the color Mystic. Mine is actually going to need a sharpen soon because I have worn it that much. I do really like this. I'm fine with the color, but it's not what I would pick. However, this feels intensely moisturizing, and as you can see, it has a good bit of sheen to it. This is way too sticky to be a cheek color, but it's not sticky on the lips. I think I just have different varying tolerances for what's considered sticky on my lips, considered what's considered sticky on my cheeks. So I really did enjoy this. When I use this up, I will probably purchase in a different color, even though it is super expensive. And that's almost a full size, but the full size does come with a sharpener as well. And finally, I have this Buxom, what are these called? Wildly Whipped Soft Matte Lip Color. And mine is in the shade Centerfold. So just a little half size right there. The packaging is super cute. Like, I like the black that kind of fades into the color. Once again, I am not super into nude shades. I say that as I wear them right now. I like lighter nudes when I wear them. These are a bit darker than what I would pick for myself, and this one especially is a little more in the brown tone. This has a slight grit, for lack of a better term, but it's not thick enough to where I would call it grit, but it's a little bit of a texture feeling on my lips that I don't really love. And while the color is okay on me, it's not one that I wear too often. I think I might pass this one on to my sister because I have used it a couple of times to, you know, get my review and get my points on and everything. So I can't sell it or anything, or even give it to somebody I don't know like that, but me and my sister trade stuff all the time, so I don't think she would mind. Or she could at least try it anyway. Who knows, she might hate it too. Anyways, out with the old, in with the new. I love this bag. I love that it has like a little snap this time instead of, you know, the zip. Like, this is total clutch material. I don't carry clutches, but you could totally use this as one. I love this bag. And I think they've started sending like slight variations on bags. Like, I think one came in a different, I think you could get a different color too. They have the card as always, and these cards are getting more and more useless as they send them. Like, they don't even tell you to take a picture and tag them with it anymore on Instagram. So honestly, I think at this point they just need to stop sending cards unless they're going to start putting actual information on it. That is one thing that really bugs me about Ipsy. And before you say, oh, well, everybody gets different stuff, well, Birchbox does cards, and everybody gets different stuff in those too, so whatever. So, as always, like, one of their initial sneak peek is always something, you know, really awesome, supposedly. Like, it's always something high-end and something like that. And the thing I got out of that was the It Cosmetics, what is this called? No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, so it's kind of like the Marc Jacobs eyeliner thing, too, that's in the silver tube. So at first I was like, ugh, another black eyeliner, blah, I'm tired of black eyeliners. However, this is a swatch I took of it earlier, and while you say, oh, that's a crappy swatch, that is after scrubbing my hand. I could not get this sucker off completely. So I am willing to give this a try. This is one that twists up, and it twists very slowly, although it will twist up and down for you, thank God. So I will give you a swatch of it fully pigmented. Like, it is straight up pigmented, black, soft, creamy, all those things you want. So I'm a little more forgiving now. I'm at least willing to keep it, test it, and play with it, because it's like another black pencil eyeliner I would not have even touched. I would have just gotten rid of. Another kind of, well, at least I was a little bit kind of on it first, was another eyeshadow brush. They've sent me like an eyeshadow brush in almost every bag this year, which on one hand, I don't mind. Not just, they sent me a face brush one time, but on one hand, I don't mind getting brushes. As a matter of fact, it means I don't have to buy brushes and I have to wash brushes less. On the other hand, I've literally gotten one in almost every bag this year. This is a Vera Mona. They sent me the eyeshadow not last month, but the month before. And this is an eye smudger brush. Now, when I looked up values on this, they only have double-ended brushes for $9.99. There is a smudger on one end and like an eyeshadow brush on the other end. So I counted this as like half the worth, because it's like a deluxe sample from them of sorts, because it's not the dual-ended one, it's just one-sided. I could totally use this as just a regular eyeshadow brush. Like, there's enough of the brush there that I don't necessarily have to just stick with smudging it, although it will totally work for that too. Let's see. Another product that I was initially kind of about is the Specifica Eyeshadow Trio. It is in, they have the shades labeled, but I don't know which one is which. If I can open it. Now, for one thing, it's still that crappy packaging that they put all of their eyeshadow singles in, and I hate that. And Skinny Dip, Crush, and Lovely are the shadows. I don't know which one is which, unfortunately. So, I will swatch them. And they need a little bit of building up, but they're not bad. They're totally workable. Now, on one hand, I'm like, well, I have so many eyeshadows in my collection. Do I really want to fool with something that's just workable? But that's one swatch for the two on the side. Like the cream eyeshadow right there that you're probably not getting a good shot of because it is my skin tone, and the bronze one. And two swatches for the coppery one in the middle. So they're not bad. I can totally use them and play with them, and I can see if they're like crease on me or stay put. But Pacifica does not make the best eyeshadows, Ipsy. Please stop sending them. You know, if you're gonna send me more eyeshadows, because I have a collection of probably hundreds, if not 1,000 or so. I'm being totally real here. That's crazy, I know, but it's what it is. I'm not horrified by it personally. I don't mind it. I know some people do freak out when they have high numbers like that. I just don't. But whatever. Anyways, if you're gonna send me eyeshadows, make them either a brand I've never heard of or bomb-ass eyeshadows. Like the little preview that's come out already for next month is either, or you can either get an Urban Decay eyeshadow or the Balm eyeshadows, and both of those are really good eyeshadows, and that I'm fine with getting. Pacifica, not as much. Like I said, I'll see if they, you know, have good staying power. But I'm only okay with just based on swatches. Let's see, my last two products, I have an Ipsy hydrating mask. They make a really good scrub that I like. And while I don't really need a moisturizing mask personally, I'm happy to play with it, so no problem there. And finally, we have this orange traffic cone nail polish color. It is a gel effect nail lacquer made in Italy from the brand Aurora, I think it's called. Safety orange. I was not kidding about that color. Like that is the name. I am not making that up. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Safety orange. Not kidding. Anyways, this is another one that I got kind of weird prices for online. But it fairly opaque. Here, let me get you close. That's what the brush looks like. I think this is another one of those, you know, 3 free or 5 free or something like that polishes. I will make a note to be sure, because I look up my prices before I got my bag, especially since my bag went to freaking Puerto Rico. I had plenty of time. This is a full size though, which is always nice. So anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!